Good evening, grave diggers. What we're talking about tonight is going crazy on the new event. That's right, folks. I've gone mad every time there's a new event, an event campaign for a new character. I spend 600 cores a day. You say, Mr. Heartgrave, that sounds crazy. Why, a sane person would only spend 200 cores a day. You madman. Why are you spending 600 cores a day? Well, it's because it gets you a 5-star, 5 gold stars for basically free. Depending on how many cores you earn, of course. It's dependent upon how many cores you earn. But I say, don't spend. The crazy thing that I say is, don't spend cores on energy. Don't spend cores on ISO energy. Only spend cores on these events to get these new characters at 5 stars, which you're probably going to need for some sort of unlock down the road anyways. Your newer characters are always better than your old characters. So spend the cores, people. 600 cores a day. And I'll show you how. Walk you through the technique here in a little bit. So if you want to see that. But the take home is 600 cores a day. You do the 50s. You do the 100s. You have a 70% chance. Okay, it's not 100%. It's madness. 70% chance to get a 5-star character. Now, speaking of madness, let's get into this blog. Let's look at this week's blog, okay? This is crazy, too. There's things in this blog I never would see coming. I think that I'm seeing things. First off, they're still calling us commanders, and that's weird. But look at this madness here. I can't believe this. They're telling us, they're giving us the point amounts. They're being so clear about this upcoming event. Kind of. What they're not exactly explaining is that there's going to be an event store, and you're going to have to decide between character shards or costume for Venom, which is honestly kind of stupid, and then some gear, which is absolutely pointless. Look, only noobs are going to buy the gear, or people hell-bent on getting into Dark Dimension first. That's a whole other topic. We'll get into that later, too. We'll talk about what this means for you. But this is crazy. I would have never thought they would actually give us point totals. Something else that is crazy is that they are going to put Captain Sam on a node, people. How many days will you have to farm him? Oh, probably 6. 6 days before the event and then 5 while the event runs. Who knows? For the legendary character for Omega Red. Anyways, he'll be on a node so you can spend cores to get him. Do that. So if you're spending 600 cores a day on this event to get Silver Samurai, you're probably going to have to spend an ungodly amount of cores to also get Sam. I hope you've been saving them up. This is what you need to save them for. Not daily energy, not other character shards of older characters, not Drax. Save him for this. Now the sad news is he's going to be on a Doom node. That's very far into the game, so new players won't be able to take advantage of Captain Sam, which is good for me because now I don't have to redo all my beginner advice. You know what? Doesn't matter. You can't get Sam Cap until it's too late in the game. All right, let's get into the chat. So you want to know how to spend these 600 cores? Well, here we go. Let's go into the event here. Here we go to the hard campaign. I haven't spent any cores on this today, so I'll show you exactly what I'll be doing every day. I'll have a little less right now. Won't be able to quite go as far because it just started today, and I won't have all those energy refreshes that you would normally get, but we'll do what we can do. All right, so we'll start here. And you're going to do the whole hard campaign every day for the 50 core recharges. Every day you do the 50 cores. This is going to give you a 70% chance to get 5 yellow stars on the new character. Did I refresh that node? I'm not even paying attention. You don't normally refresh that node. That's just me being an idiot. That's me being on stream and not paying attention. All right, then you're going to do the 100 core energy. Do the 50 cores, you do the 100 cores. 600 cores a day. Seems like a lot, however, it is probably the best use of cores in the entire game. The downside being, these orbs suck. These are the worst event orbs they've ever had. And then you're going to go into the medium campaign after you're done with the hard. You're not going to do the 200 core refreshes. At this point, when you do the 200 core refreshes, you may as well just go buy the orbs instead. You're no longer getting a bonus from that. Like I said, we can't go as far as we would normally go right now because it's the first night of the event. But what I would normally do is I will farm through this medium. The only thing you won't do is touch these first two nodes are awful. Never ever do these. These two suck so much. This one's okay. These two suck. You're going to run out of shards on these two nodes. You're going to run out of the fragments. Okay, you're going to run out of the fragments. So then what are you going to need to do towards the end of the campaign? And if you like and subscribe and follow the channel, I'll be here. I'll show you how it goes. For the hard campaign, you go in here and then you start refreshing these 3 nodes and doing these ones. You won't go past that. You won't go past that. You'll get your 5 stars. There you go. Hang out. There's a lot more video to go. We're going to talk about the upcoming event. We're going to talk about the blog and whatever else. And I'm going to complain and we'll have a good time. The cool thing about this is they do have a new trait. However, that new trait is only enacted in Blitz. So only for Blitz do you have to use these new trait characters. You can use any character in arena or raids. Thank you, you fucking soulless bastards at Scopely. Thank you, you motherfuckers, for listening to somebody. I don't know if you listen to me or some other person, one of the fucking envoys who listens to me and told you. I don't know, but I've been pissed off about this for 3 years and you finally fucking did something about it. Thank you, god damn it. Thank you for not fucking raids up. Maybe you knew that you have such limited raid characters. Like, yeah, who's in this Pierced Veil trait anyways? What kind of fresh hell would that be if you made us use them in raids? How bad is this? What kind of bullet did we dodge? Let's have a look at this. I think it would have been pretty bad. Yeah, there's no way on God's green earth that you could go through Doom raids with this. Yeah, this just isn't even there's not even enough characters. I mean, you know, you would only get so many points, assume you're using partial teams, but still, you would be straight fucked in an alliance that's doing like 30%, which a lot of alliances are. In one of the Doom raids, this is nothing. Nothing. So yes, good. Thank you. Thank you. Because last time they did this, they didn't fucking care. People, they didn't fucking care. When it was the quirky trait, they didn't give a single solitary fuck how few characters they were or how many were raid worthy. So now they're saying any characters. I really hope this is true and not bullshit. I hope this isn't a fucking typo. So this is great. It's win or loss on here. Everything looks really, really good. The only problem is, okay, this all looks really positive, but there's a catch. All right, rewards include the shards. Great. So off the milestone, you're going to get shards. You're not getting an orb. You're going to earn mini candy because there's a fucking event store. We're doing this event store bullshit again. Okay, that's a problem. Event store bullshit is not good. So there's going to be some fuckery. This is where the fuckery is. There's always fuckery. Here's your fuckery. It's right in here. So you're going to have to pick between, you got to choose between Lady Deathstrike shards, silver phase bits for the Venom costume, Pharaoh Venom that isn't a real character, so pretty easy for most of us to pass on that unless you got a real like Egyptian kink going on. Augmented superior uniques. I believe we're talking about teal gear in here. You know what? Fuck it. Dark Dimension can wait until it happens. I'll go for the Lady Deathstrike shards. That's what I'll come out and I'll do a video when the store lands and we can assess the cost on it. But I will just buy the Lady Deathstrike shards. And you know what? In theory, this is better. In theory, this is giving you some player agency. So if you were spending money and you just bought Lady Deathstrike, then you could just go for the Venom costume. Or if you were just hell-bent on getting into Dark Dimension really fast, you could just focus on that and ignore Lady Deathstrike because you just bought her with money. So this is kind of friendlier to the whales and krakens, who are the only people spending money at this point. So thank you, whales and krakens, if you're out there and you're not horribly addicted to the game. Once again, if you are, I have a link down below. Please seek help. But if you are somehow just willingly spending money on this game and that's what you want to do, thank you for supporting us, because you are going to carry my free-to-play ass and the free-to-play ass of all my fans, Gravediggers, right till the very end, right on your dollar. Is what we're going to do. We're going to freeload the fuck out of this game, so thank you. All right, I think I've said all I need to say about this. Oh, another thing blowing my mind here is that, yes, Sam will be on a node. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. All right, so Sam's going to be on a node, and what we're looking at here is like a Polaris situation. And I was able to farm Polaris up. Now I had more Polaris to start with, so I'm gonna have to get nuts with Sam, because I only bought one strike pass for Sam. My good sense kicked in during the second strike pass of Sam. During the second strike pass of Sam, my good sense kicked in, and I said, "Hold up, I'm not spending money on this game anymore. Fuck these people." And I didn't buy the second strike pass of Sam. Do I regret that? No, I actually don't. I actually don't have any fucking regrets about that. I'm fine with that. Will I be able to get him to 5 stars in time? I don't know. If I don't, I don't. I have a lot of cores, so I will spend those. All right, I see a lot of people here talking about Sharon. Where is Sharon? Who cares? Who cares? Did you follow my advice? Are you new? Are you new? Is that the problem? You're new? Are you new here? Because if you followed my advice, you'd already have 5 on Sharon. She was an event character. If you're new here, I'm sorry for you. You should really like and subscribe. Because as you can see, my Sharon is fine. I never spent a dime on her. Just cores during the event. This is why you need to do the event characters for 600 cores. This is why I make these videos still, and I'm as fervent as I am about it, because it will save you money and fear of missing out and all the shit, all the mental strain that you would get from playing this game. If you get bad luck, you'll be close. You'll be close, and wherever they put her should be okay. But we can go through and we can kind of speculate on where she'll be. Let's think about where she's not going to a node. I don't think she's going to a node. Maybe she will, but probably not. I think Phoenix here has a right idea. I think Arena Orb. Is it time for an Arena Orb? I'm feeling that. Let's see. Where's our Arena Orb at? We got Phylavel in there. Yeah, Phylavel's been in there for a while. Phylavel's been in there for a while. Where do we think White Queen's going to go? Yeah, they're not going to put White Queen in the Arena Orb, because sometimes they'll take the character from Real-Time Arena and dump it into the Arena Orb. Sharon would be great in the raid store. However, I don't think that'll happen. I don't think so. I'm not feeling her in the raid store. Who's in the raid store? Who just landed in the raid store? I know we just had somebody land in here. Kitty Pride. Wasn't that long ago. Quite honestly, wasn't that long ago. I know Kitty was the last one, but that wasn't that long ago. So I don't know about that. It seems a little too friendly. I mean, it's not exactly easy to get characters out of the raid store. I have a lot of raid currency. I mean, all right, so there's a data mine that says double drop on Sinker Avenger nodes. I think they all say nodes, though. So I don't know. I don't know. Longer than Phylavel in the arena? I don't know. This is a good option. It could end up here. That's a good point. Kitty's been in here longer than Phylavel's been in the arena orb. It might end up in here. Yeah, it's another angle I got to work for Sam, though. I do have 36. I am waiting on opening these premium orbs until Cloak and Dagger land in them. I'm going to try to hold out until then. I don't have any rush to open them now, but I'm trying to hold out until Cloak and Dagger go in here, because the situation with Cloak and Dagger is pretty bad. If we look at new warriors, like this is the new trend. You used to be able to kind of get 5. Now you're kind of getting 4 stars. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about the validity of data mines when it comes to that stuff. Oh boy, I got a question here. Any advice for Alliance leader trying to motivate people to raid more? Love the content. Love the grave diggers. All right. This is a problem that a lot of people are going to have. It's a problem that we're having, quite honestly, as far as motivating your alliance to raid more. Kick people. Yeah. Yeah, you can just kick people out. You can make it clear that either you do a certain amount every day or your ass is gone. That is definitely one way to do it. And I'm not even saying that's a bad way to do it. As long as you're extremely clear about what you're doing. This is what we're doing every day. This is what's expected. You're letting people know that up front. And then if they don't perform, come Sunday, of course, after they get their rewards, you tell them it's time to move on. If you're in a cluster, maybe you can work hard to try to get them into another alliance that better suits their needs. However, the problem is that at this point, it might be hard for you to recruit. Let's say you're doing like the Doom 2, which is a very difficult raid to do. How are you going to motivate people to do that? How are you going to find people who have the blue ISO that can help you out with that? You might be kind of stuck with who's in your alliance. Absolutely, 100,000%. You might be stuck with who's in your alliance, because the reality is, if you can't recruit someone to replace the person who is not pulling their weight or whatever, doing as much as the other people, then you are going to bleed keys until you can find someone. And then you won't be able to launch raids at all. So how do you motivate them? I think the best thing we can do as leaders and captains is to set clear goals and expectations for your alliance. And make sure that people coming in understand those goals and motivations. And make sure that your alliance is aligned on that. Make sure you don't have 50% of your people wanting to do one thing and 50% of your people doing the other thing. If you got something like that, then you really have to kind of like look around for another alliance to merge with at that point. If you just have 4 people that aren't really on board, then you have to simply let them know that they're not doing what the other people in your alliance are doing, and let them know that you're, maybe looking for a replacement. Now we're dealing with I don't know who you're dealing with. But in the past, I've been dealing with people that if you tell them, hey, you're not really doing what you need to be doing, and I'm talking years ago, I'm not talking yesterday. Everybody who's been in my alliance for the last, couple of years have been fantastic people. I don't think we've had any drama in here. In fact, I need one person coming up this Sunday. So if anybody wants a drama-free home, you got to be around 15 million TCP. So you can't just be anybody, and you got to be ready to do, we're going to hit the Doom 2.1 coming up this Sunday. So you got to have ISO level 2 on everything. See, it's hard. It's very hard. When you have requirements like that, it's very difficult just to find somebody. And a lot of alliances are struggling with that, and you end up with just having to make do. I'll tell you what you have to do is you might have to make do. One thing a lot of alliances are doing is they're putting 3 people on the left, 3 people who are hardcore, right? You put them on the left, and then you take 5 people and put them on the right. I got some people who are quitting this weekend. They're on the right because they're doing me a favor. They wanted to quit the week before, but they're doing me a favor by hanging out. So I'm not being a dick to them. I'm not kicking them because what am I got nobody to replace them with that has level 2 blue on everything. You know, you gotta have some tact when it comes to these things. And I would say the main thing you can do to motivate your alliance is kind of be upfront and honest and set those expectations and goals. Communicate what's going on. Understand it's a game and people are just trying to have fun. So the more you make it like work, the less they're going to want to do. So I try not to. We try not to, because I run with a committee of people. I don't do it all by myself. We try to make it a game, for lack of a better word. We try to still make this a game, and we don't try to make it business for people. If any business needs to be done, I usually will take care of that when it comes to reviewing people's rosters and setting up lanes and stuff like that. We try not to put that on the players too much. We try and let the players do what they need to do, set their goals accordingly, and help them meet them. I don't know. It's a tough spot. Hopefully I answered that. Maybe some of this stuff I said helped you. I don't know. It's tough right now. It's tough right now because the answer used to just be you set the goal, and then if they don't meet it, you move them the fuck out and you move somebody else in because the game had a lot of players. However, we're heading into a time where we just don't have a lot of players. So make friends with everybody. Try not to be a dick, which is what I keep in my head, and then I go and be a dick to people. But, you know, what are you going to do? I'm an asshole. I can't help myself. All right. I have to do some raids. I mean, another thing I do, all right, is it's going to be hard for you to lead from behind. Like, if you're the leader and captain, you got to get out in front. I don't ask anybody to do shit that I haven't done. If I haven't done it, I don't put pressure on people to do it. So if they're like, I can't do this, no, this shit is hard, and I don't know what's going on, I'm like, I'll take your lane. You do my lane because I know my lane's easy, and then I will go do your lane. And then if I have problems with it, I'll go, oh shit, that is hard. Now I have empathy. Or if I do that shit, then it's like, you know, I don't know. Especially when my power is usually less than most people in the alliance, give or take. Because I don't really spend money or have great luck a lot of times. I know contrary to what we see on stream sometimes, but look, I don't have the amazing teams that everybody has or might have or whatever. I'm usually making do with some shit. So if I'm able to do it, I'm able to have an easier time telling someone else that they can do it. So I don't like, well, how am I going to tell people to get shit done in raids if I'm always like number, 24? That's going to be rough. Why the fuck should they listen to me? I always try to make sure I'm up towards the top by exerting a little more effort. So lead from the top, lead by example. That's going to help you out a lot too. And you have to make a big fucking deal out of it. I hardly ever talk about this shit. I just do it. People will notice. Yeah, exactly. I got someone in here mentioning in the tri-state area being an asshole and just breathing is like very much the same thing. So yeah, it's like, what can I do? What can I do? If you don't live around here, you don't know. All right, this is going to be a 2-shot. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I took the whole level up to 80. I haven't tried this boss ever since I took everybody up to... I'll show you the technique. Somebody was asking me what to do about Doom. I'll show you what to do about Doom. Yeah, be nice to people. Don't try... I see people trying to be a dick sometime to people. That never really works. Sometimes you want to be a dick to people because, they get on your nerves, but that won't motivate them to do their best work. Oh, another thing you can do that works out really, really good is send them a message on Discord. I'm not even kidding. Like, that seems like asshole advice or like I'm fucking with you, but I'm like dead serious. There's so many leaders and captains I know that simply refuse to message people. They will only like tag them in the main channels. The power of a personal message can be great. It seems like it takes a lot of time, but you can actually just cut and paste. You don't have to put a lot of innovation into it. Just cut and paste the same message to everybody. Everyone in my alliance will occasionally get the finish the beta ? Finish the gamma ? Personal message from me. And that's all you get. It doesn't take a lot of time. You can cut and paste it to all the people that can possibly do it, and avoid tagging like the whole alliance with that shit. Because I know a lot of leaders and captains out there will just kind of be lazy themselves and jump into like the main channel and just be like, everybody finish the raid, when it's like 2 people. If it's 2 fucking people, you message the 2 people, you're going to get a better response, and you're not going to alert your whole fucking alliance that there's a problem and get everybody all weird, because then everyone's like, well, who's doing it? Everybody can see it's just 2 people. You're going to target them out. You're going to cause a lot of like inner alliance strife. I know everybody out here has a dickhead alliance captain or leader that I'm actually talking about. All right, so you let Doom spawn all of his bots, and then he blows them up. You don't die. You just tank that, but then you get a ton of turn meter. You get all this turn meter from all those bots dying. Hopefully they don't kill your anti-venom. As long as they don't kill your anti-venom, you're good to go. That's fine. They killed Scream. They might kill Philovel, but you'll come back from all that shit because you're about to get like 1,000 turns. And then you can put this on Doom. There you go. And she's right back. And then you're just going to take 1,000 turns, and the thing's going to like time out now. So you're going to hit auto, and then it's going to time out. Yeah, I make sure everyone I recruit to doesn't mind getting a personal message from me. Yeah, it's one of my pet peeves as a leader and a captain is when I personal message somebody, and then they get mad at me for it. I'm like, okay, like you don't have to be in like the top 100 of alliances. Like if you don't want to get personal messages, then you probably shouldn't be in like the top 100. Yeah, I really don't know what you do to motivate people if you're in like a low alliance. That's got to be rough. Like, that's why I play in a top alliance, because I don't want to spend so much time motivating people. I have to motivate myself to play this fucking game at this point. We're not doing bad right now. We got a minute 22. I'm still pretty sure we're going to time out. House by the Graveyard has an opening too. That's also a good alliance. I'll tell you right now, if you're in a shitty alliance, you could do worse than my alliance or House by the Graveyard, that's for sure. If you need a good alliance, they're out there to find. Yeah, maybe when I get level 85 on these guys, I can one-shot it. I still think we're going to need a new bio team. I hear that symbiotes are holding up on the higher levels, which is great to hear. That means it's not as awful to invest in them. However, I think they are gonna drop off. You've got 6 to 12 good players, so you need a merger. I don't know. I don't know the best places to go for a merger. That's got to be rough. We need like a merger Discord server just for people who want to merge, because that shit's going to come up a lot. With the way the game is right now, especially splitting between people who care about raids and people who care about war, because those are 2 very different people in my opinion. Very few people have the time or resources for both, I find. Yeah, there's just not much you can do about timing out on this raid yet. Yeah, mergers are tough. There was a whole thing on my Discord server, right? Someone will probably pop the link in here. There's a whole thing on my Discord server in the leader and captain stories about how to do mergers and why they fail, and there was some good back and forth in there if you're curious about mergers. I have never booted someone before rewards. I've been booted before rewards. Out of my own fucking alliance. Out of this very alliance, I was booted before rewards. That motherfucker. It's all right though. I was able to get my my rewards still though, because I know how to handle customer service. So fuck him. I know. Yeah, what you really do want to find self-motivated people. You don't want to play someone else's game for them. I tend to refuse to do that as well. I don't like, if you start playing someone else's game for them, you will never stop. Like, I would only play the game for like my best friends at this point. Which means like tell them what to do, what to build, where to go, how to do it. I mean, I guess I started doing it on YouTube because then there's some money involved in it, right? Sure, I'll make a fucking tutorial for you. Let me jump on YouTube. Let me post this up. Put some ads on it. There you go. Your subscription ran out, Valgrath. It might just be because Twitch like re-authenticated everybody. So you might have to re-authenticate, is what I heard. Yeah, if you have a best friend, then that kind of thing is fine. But if you don't like the person and you're playing their game for them, you're going to really not like that person. And that's why I don't do it. It's not even because I'm like, I don't like people or whatever. It's just like, it's going to make that relationship worse. Unless I really, really like love you deeply as a friend. If I don't do that, then it's just going to erode whatever relationship we have. Yeah, I think that's true. I think if you've done your job recruiting, then you really shouldn't have a problem with motivation. But sometimes recruitment's tough, and you gotta take just who's ever around, and that's when shit gets weird, Like, you just kind of hope. Oh yeah, no, people don't come up in here anymore. I'll tell you what, it's low all around. Everybody's audience has dropped off. I mean, I started talking about wrestling too, so now people think I've quit or something or whatever. That's fine. I don't need all the fucking normies up in here anyways. I don't need to talk to people with fucking baby brains all night. Like, that's fine to talk to people with baby brains. I'm cool with that. We can do that. Like, if 500 people show up in here, I can dumb it down a bit. But I don't need to. I'm not trying to make my living off of this or anything. So if a fucking, if 1,000 people aren't here every night, it doesn't really bother me. As long as the gravediggers are here. Them I like. All right, let's go do these war attacks. I was pretty sure we were going to lose tonight, but we seem to be doing okay. Logging in. Yeah, I know. I've never logged in for anybody else. I've almost been there, but I never have. It's almost commonplace in the top alliances, though. They're all doing that. They got to. Dude, my last video is so good, but no one's watching it. I'm so upset. I'm so proud of the last video. You guys were here when I filmed it. It's short. I thought it was funny. I thought I made it funny. It could just be the algorithm fucking with me. It's not like people are watching it and like turning it off. They're just not seeing it. Where's it sitting at? I'm checking it now. Yeah, 127 views. Oh, it's only 3 minutes, people. But if you don't see it, that's another thing. That's the algorithm for you, Oh, on YouTube. You can see all my videos on YouTube. I'd say even if you don't like the wrestling videos, that one's funny. So watch that one. There's like 1,000 people watching this. Go watch that one. It's the one where I say that Lance Archer and Jake the Snake want to beat up children. It's funny. The 3-minute one. The 3-minute one. It's little. I thought it was funny. I was being funny. I showed it to my wife. She laughed. She doesn't laugh at anything I do. She thought it was funny. Yeah, it won't even come up on your page. It won't even come up on your... Because you watch Marvel Strike Force videos, and so, yeah, you're subscribed to me, so it will show you my Marvel Strike Force videos, but it won't show you anything else I do. You have to ring the bell for that. That's why they say ring the bell, because they're not actual children. They're not actual children. They're grown men. They look like children up next to gigantic wrestlers. Look, I can't explain humor to you. Yeah, that's the right move. Just go directly to my channel and watch all the videos. Oh no, you went looking for New Jack? You fucked up. You know, I was fucking around on Amazon the other day and I saw that you could buy a New Jack action figure. How weird is that? Lance Archer seems cool. I've watched more of him since. No, that's the part 2 of the Valley video. Look. All right, I'm trying to make it easy for everybody. I have went on my YouTube channel, okay, and I have started to remove all the shitty videos, the shitty ones. I'm removing them. Heartgrave music is going to be hard to find. I had some issues with the guy I was making music with, and he's made it difficult for me to release it. You have to message me. If you message me and you tell me you're a fan of my music, I will hook you up because I think that's awesome. I just can't believe you can even tolerate the sound of my music. I will help you out. But I can't make it as public as I would like to. It's a serious bummer. It's a very annoying situation. I'm still working to find some other musicians to work with where I can release the music. I'm like telling motherfuckers, I'm like, look, I have thousands of people who watch my content and accidentally hear my music all the time. Would you like to be involved in that? Like, no, brother. No, man, I'm a real musician. I got to go play in the bars for 20 people who are drunk. Brother, that's all I do. That's living, man. I can't be playing on Twitch. I can't be getting my music heard by thousands of people. I got to have my music heard by tens of people, motherfucker. That's real music. Real music happens live. Oh my God, dude. I'm like, holy shit. It's just not how things work anymore, man. Which was kind of the conversation I was having. I'm like, we don't release albums anymore, man. You have to find more creative ways to get people to listen to your music. You can't just have people listen to a fucking CD. It doesn't happen. Like, people buy CDs of established artists that they've been listening to for 10 years. Yeah, live music on Twitch is popping right now. If I had a band, we could come out on Monday and fucking play songs for you. But I can't get anybody with a big enough brain to understand that. So I'm stuck with these motherfuckers that just want to play in fucking bars and shit and don't understand what we could be doing. Because they're small-minded. They baby brains. Musicians are some of the fucking worst, I tell you. Oh my God, if you're a musician out there who does not have a baby brain, please let me know. I will work with you. That's like my only criteria right now. Do you have a baby brain? No? Great. Let's make music. Motherfucker. Yeah, everything's streamed now. It's alternative. There's alternative means to getting your music heard. You can't there's no fucking radio. There's no MTV. God damn it. It's not the fucking 90s. Everything's different. Nobody listened to anything I ever did until I came out here and started bitching about Marvel Strike Force, and now people like what I do. So that's weird. That's how you do it. Yeah, nobody's got fucking time for band drama. That's another problem with it. Because I'm trying to get into a no drama situation. I really want to hit the symbiotes with my X-Force. That's a huge symbiotes. I have reason to believe I can beat this. And someone's making fun of me for that. They're like, you didn't know you could use fucking X-Force on symbiotes, you stupid motherfucker. I'm like, no. Did you publish a guide? Was this common knowledge? Did the major content creators all tell us that we could do this? Was there an in-game mail I missed that said I could punch up like 400 fucking K? I don't know. I still don't know if I can do this. This seems like a lot. I don't know about this. For science? Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix, you want me to do this? This seems like a lot. It's a big fucking punch up. Are we losing this officially? Are we losing this officially or what's going on? Just seeing what happens. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't fuck with it. It was this good in practice mode. It was this good in practice mode. I don't think they will kill me in no time. It has faster speed. That's what wins about it, is it's faster speed-wise. You know, I guess I could cancel out, and that way I get to keep X-Force, and then I could buy an attack. I wasn't really going to buy 4 attacks. Yeah, practice mode is so different. Everybody wants to see it, though. I do want to know for myself. I'd like a slightly smaller symbiotes. I mean, they're not ISO level 3. All right, go. Let's do it. This might go horribly. It's the speed, though, that works. I don't know if they're going to land everything, though. I don't know if they have the focus necessary. I just don't know. We'll see. We'll see. See, they get to go first. They go first. Boom. They heal block everybody. We disrupt anti-venom so that he can't spread anything. You get to, yeah, you know what? Ability block Carnage so he can't do his ult. His ult is now off the table. It's gone. Now we come through with Death Pull and we're just trying to kill. All right, he didn't do what I wanted. I wanted him to bounce between these two, but that's okay. Now we rip through. Now Scream is gone. Scream is gone. We're going to reduce the turn bar over here. Turn bar is reduced. Now we have more time to fuck around. Spider-Man hits, but I don't give a shit. Carnage is fucking dead. Do you see this works? This is fucking crazy. This is nuts. There's no way this should have worked. This is like stupid. And my X-Force ain't doing shit. Like my X-Force is doing nothing. So doing this is fucking incredible. To me, this is awesome. So yeah, maybe I didn't fucking know about this. Boo fucking who. Now I do, and now I make videos out of it, and now everybody in the room has their fucking mind blown. So nobody else knew about this shit either. So I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, this is easy. Any size, I'm going to say it right now, it doesn't matter how much it's punching up. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a turn-based game, so having this much turn on them wins. Fucking easy. Fucking easy. That was ridiculous. It's insanely good. So yeah, you don't have to worry about those symbiotes anymore. And there's your use for X-Force. Forever. Done. Use your X-Force and do that. Now mine is let's show you my X-Force to give you some. I have a really good X-Force. Yeah, now I know. Yeah, it's proven. Yeah, I got that through. I have a video where I did practice mode. That's on there. Holy shit, that was nuts. That was nuts. And you know what? I'm not turning that into a content creator video. Fuck that. You got to watch these streams for that shit. You got to watch this. I could have turned, a month ago, I would have turned that into a content creator video and clickbaited that. Maybe got, I don't know, 5,000 views on it. Fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore for this game. This game can fuck itself. My fans can get that information by watching the fucking 2-hour streams that I put up. I'm sorry. That's what I would do to you anyways. I would fucking needle you for a fucking week to get that information, or you can just watch the stream and I'll put commercials in it like I would. I just can't fuck up my channel like that. My channel will be fucked. My channel will only be Marvel Strike Force. I will only be Marvel Strike Force. When Marvel Strike Force dies, my content will die. My channel will die. Everyone I work with won't have a place to do their work with. Genome, TankRizzo, everybody I work, just fuck that. So I can't do that to myself, and I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to just make bullshit videos, even though that was fucking amazing. Like and subscribe and ring the fucking bell, because that was fucking amazing. Okay, here's what did it. Here's my X-Force. It's a lot of T4s in this. So it's a maxed out X23. Even took her to tier 15. Cable. All right, Cable's not too bad, actually. A lot of people slept on this special, doing the T4 on the special. I like it because it clears all positive effects. You don't need it for this, though. There were no positive effects to clear. So you don't need this. You don't need this T4. So if you don't have it, you don't need it. I did make sure they were all war ready. I don't know. I undervalue X-Force. I couldn't get it to do shit. Now it does that. I'm happy with that. I don't need it to do anything else. It's fine now. Done. Because symbiotes are getting big too. With everybody's investing in them for raids. So this is crazy that all right. It's the turn meter that does it though. You saw they couldn't move. When you turn it into a 5-on-3, you're going to win most of the time. They are fun. All right, so Negasonic, yeah, it's like, I think all this was needed, or at least the ultimate and the passive you would need to do that. And I did go tier 14, only level 75 though. Only level 75 on here. And it's easy to put levels on them. I mean, I don't even know if this shows you power creep. These teams were released pretty much at the same time. This team, and that's the thing, this was released to be a really good war offense team when symbiotes was new. So anybody putting symbiotes on defense was getting crushed by X-Force. And maybe that's why it's old news to some. Just I wasn't seeing it. People weren't putting that. What you're saying? Look, I don't know what you get out of coming to my stream and telling me I'm wrong, Tire Knight. I think they're still I still don't think they're safe to build. Look, we can get into that in a second. I'm trying to show you my X-Force that just fucking clapped a huge symbiote's ass, okay? Anyways. Domino. Yes, I do believe you need the ultimate and passive on her. And then Deadpool, passive maybe. I don't know, sure. Tier 13, my Deadpool's really weak. He didn't really factor in though. So there you go. That's what you need to do that. And god damn it. All right. You want to talk about symbiotes? Let's talk about symbiotes. Fuck. Sitting in here harassing me about, you were wrong, Mr. Hartgrave. I'm talking about X-Force and I just made symbiotes look like shit. Punched up on them 400K. And you're going to tell me how fucking relevant symbiotes are? Okay, yeah, they're okay. Yeah, we're using them in Doom 2. Are they going to work for Doom 3? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Bio coming soon. I still stand by that. I do not think symbiotes are safe to build. You have to build them. You have to build them. Okay, you have to build symbiotes. It's different than being safe. Are they going to work in Dark Dimension 5? I don't know. Are they going to work in Doom 3? Probably not. So, what we might need to change here is baseline. Maybe the baseline needs to change. This doesn't need to change. When I say safe to build, take them to tier 16. Would I take my symbiotes to tier 16? No. I would probably, you know what? I think this needs to change over here. This T2 ISO level 3 probably needs to go to level 5. So I wouldn't take symbiotes up to ISO level 5 right away. I would hold on that. I would hold on that. It's all right. It's all right. I have been meaning to talk about this because I know that this infographic can be misleading at this point. and let's address it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the fact that Mr. Hartgrave has invested into his symbiotes, yet it's not on his fucking chart. The other thing that isn't on my chart is Iceman and Kitty Pryde. And you need Iceman and Kitty Pryde. You can't get by with the Dad Bros on the Doom 2. You can't do it. You can't use the Dad Bros. You can't use anybody else. I was going to use X-23 and Wolverine. You can't do it. You have to use Iceman and Kitty Pryde, or else you're going to spend lots and lots of cores like I did. You can watch that video where I'm a dumb fuck anytime you want to. I'll leave it up. You gotta use Iceman and Kitty Pryde. I have them going now. We're going to build them up. So it's tricky. Does Weapon X characters go on here? No. So I'm not going to make a new one of these yet. We'll make a new one of these next time they drop out some raid characters. And we'll probably have to change what's going on here. Maybe the whole concept. Did you get fucked up if you stuck to this? No, you didn't get fucked up, right? And that was my goal here. So you didn't get fucked up. You didn't get fucked up if you stuck to this. Will this fuck you up now? Not really. Not really. This is still fine. But yes, you might need symbiotes. Yes, you do need Iceman and Kitty Pryde. Yes, Ultron is good. I'm still uncertain about Dr. Octopus. If there's any member of tech that I would say is kind of useless, it's Dr. Octopus. Shuri is working better for people. I don't have it. I don't think Shuri is safe to build. I would still say that Dr. Octopus is more safe because there are more members of the Sinister Six that we might see in the game. And then I'm pretty damn sure he'll be relevant again. He's a legendary. I see it happening. Plus, there is this whole theory out there on legendaries that they are going to get the special skill upgrades, like the T5s. They might get T5s and normal characters might not. If someone's asking me, am I going to put tier 4s in Samurai? Fuck no. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Not before I put tier 4s in other things. Yeah, I would like them to beat Heroes for Hire. But if they don't raid, I'm not really going to go crazy on it. This team is the team. This is very, very good. This is better. Cloak and Dagger are better than Doom. Believe it or not, Cloak and Dagger are better than Doom. It's just what Cloak and Dagger do. They do so much stuff, and they do it so fast. They're better than Doom. Tech is a real problem. I feel like we're going to get a new tech team. Will Ultron be a part of it? Will Dr. Doom be a part of it? Will Nebula be a part of it? I don't know. I think they're more likely to be a part of it than Dr. Octopus. That I'm really uncertain. All right, skill. This skill team is the team. I know people try to get by without using Fury. That's a bad idea. You want to use Fury. He really helps out the team. And I think that's gonna be good for a long time. Yeah, Shatterstar and Longshot, I would still say they're safe to build though, because we still don't have a fifth member of X Factor. And when we do, I don't know what the team is gonna do. Will it still just be a war attack team? Maybe. Do you need to build them for Adam Warlock? Definitely. Should they be on here? I'll probably drop them off on the next version. I really thought that we'd be able to get by with just the core members of Astonishing X-Men. And I still don't know if Kitty and Iceman are safe to build, like all the way. But I don't know. So someone's telling me, can I tell Barbaric to join the graveyard? Yeah, join the graveyard, man. Whatever you need to do to join the graveyard. Drink the fucking strychnine or, you know, whatever it is you do to join a graveyard. No, don't do that. Don't do that. If you're having those thoughts, please use the link down below. Good Lord. I hope you make a video on the Samurai event. Are you fucking with me? I just made the video. That happened earlier. Yeah, Kitty. No, Kitty. You need Kitty. You need Kitty. You need kitty. I'm sorry. I know I don't want to build Kitty Pride and Iceman, and holy shit, I need this miasma for fucking Cloak still. And Cloak needs it more than Kitty. The good thing is that Kitty works at tier 12 on the Doom. Yeah, don't drink poison, kids. Don't. It's a poor attempt at humor. Mr. Hartgrave, you're not even funny. That's why people don't watch your wrestling videos, Mr. Hartgrave, because you're not funny. You're not funny. Now give out Marvel Strike Force information and do our bidding. Stop it with the wrestling videos. No one finds it entertaining. Make Marvel Strike Force videos. It's all you're good at. You are commodity, sir. Do your job. Marvel Strike Force is your job. Do your job, motherfucker. I don't think I can do better than that attack. I don't know if it goes up from there. That symbiote attack was so good. I'm so happy. It's turned me in to Christopher Walken. I love the wrestling videos too. I'm not going to stop. Yes, I will make more Ultron videos. Just you fucking wait until I get 5 red stars on Ultron. We'll make some fucking content creator videos, god damn it. I enjoy watching wrestling with Valley. Valley's good times. Hydra videos. Oh my god. I want to beat this X Factor, but I don't know if I can. What I wanted to do with X Factor is I wanted to use this, and then I could clone one of the X Factors. I could clone a long shot and then go crazy on him. But would I have the speed to do it? Do I have the speed to clone the long shot before they would push my shit up? Like, I've never tried this, so I'm really hesitant. Yeah, I'm not feeling it either. I don't feel the Sabretooth and Wolverine reworks are underrated. I think everybody thinks they're brilliant. I do have Emma to speed them down. Yes, I did do that intentionally. Magneto is slow on his own. He wouldn't be a factor. He's not going to get to go. If he does get to go, he will fuck up their crits. But he's not going to really get to go. I mean, there's probably... This is not high power, so someone could punch down on that with something and just beat it. Instead of me test. I've already done my weird attack for the night. Yeah, I don't know. You think you can? I mean, it would be funny as hell to clone their long shot and then run all over them with it. But I don't want to throw up fails. We're kind of going. Kind of doing all right on this. It's not that bad. I like how we ignored Hanger. Fuck Hanger. Just work on your own stuff. Just win your attacks. Use Mr. Sinister to clone Multiple Man? I gotta learn how to make polls in here. I mean, I could probably beat this with something else. It has summons to feed off of. So you could just throw your symbiotes at it. Wouldn't symbiotes just eat this up? You got all the Multiple Man clones. You got Hela. Just symbiote the shit out of this. It's like a big punch down. I'm feeling that more. Yeah. And they can they're going to get some shots on me, but I don't really care. I like Ghost Rider. He puts some bleeds down. He's a big beefy boy. We'll just kill these, we'll kill these Gregs. Yeah, is this like, does this only work on people who like don't have their symbiotes on offense anymore? Because I feel like this can't help but win a lot. Like, yeah, they're just not even really going to get turns through this. Yeah, this is going to be brutal. Just get rid of multiple man. Oh yeah, this is easy. No shot. You are done. You are done, Hella. To hell with you. Oh, let's just stun Polaris. Why not? She looks lonely over there without any debuffs on her. There we go. All right, that's over. Yeah, that was easy. Really easy. Yeah, really bad. Really, really not a good defense if you have symbiotes. Assuming you put your symbiotes on defense, which is also not a good idea from what we saw with X-Force. I think symbiotes has become a very good attack team. Again. Probably would have been more of a fight without her. I think you're right. Yeah, Hella was a bad choice. Alright, that's nasty. That is a big ol' Astonishing X-Men. Hella Hydra? That'd be fun. I have Hella on defense again. I should pull her off and have that option. I don't know. Nobody wants to do this. Nobody wants to hit this. What would I do? I don't think I'm going to do this, but if this would work, I would do this. What do I use this on? I forgot already. Oh, I'm using it on Brotherhood Doom. It works on that too. I think if I were to do this, I would do Brotherhood, or I'd do Black Order on it. But I don't know. This is so big. Black Order does it? Is my Black Order going to do it? Wait out. Yeah, you want to flip when Beast does all of his buffs. You got to survive it? I don't know. I don't know if my Black Order is the one. I'm missing stuff on my Black Order. It will be there someday. I don't like building Black Order, but it's like necessary if I want to win that attack anymore. And yeah, I think they all need to be level 85 and they all have to have blue ISO. I think once they all have level 85 and they all have blue ISO, I've heard that they do very well still. But until that date, I think it's best if I don't. Oh crap, what time is it? I gotta blitz, people. Yeah, I gotta blitz. Because I need my white tiger. I just need 70 shards. Then I get my 7th white tiger star. Black Order did fall off hard. However, with blue ISO and a little love, they can come back and do something. They're just like it's just like the same thing that Brotherhood went through. You just had to overinvest in them, and then they were still useful. But it's like, do you want to? I don't want to. The thing is I never used Brotherhood as my arena team, so I never had the overinvestment that I have in Black Order. So because Black Order was my arena team, I did put like gold promo credits to bring Thanos to 7 red. I do have like almost all of their tier 4s. They're very built out. So for me to put some extra levels on them, some blue ISO, I can handle it. It's gonna be like last on my list. but eventually I'll get there. Yeah, I know a lot of people built up Black Order just to have Infinity Watch take over like the moment they got it done. That's why you don't want to try to catch up. You want to ambush, not catch up. You can't catch up. There's no catching up. Like if you don't have Infinity Watch right now, don't try to get it. By the time you get your Infinity Watch, it'll be gone. Or close to it. The value of it is dropping daily. So just wait for the new arena team. Save up the resources that you were going to put into Infinity Watch. And then pounce on the new arena team. It's pretty easy to get up to the top of the arena once you have the latest, greatest thing. That'll instantly beat the old thing. If it works the way Infinity Watch worked on Black Order. Where it's like made to destroy it. Adam Warlock. Got Adam Warlock. Good. Adam Warlock is great. Even outside of his team. I don't care what the haters say. I mean, you know, mine's 7 red, so there's that. I could be... My feelings about Adam Warlock may be skewed by that. But I think any character that can stun and ability block is pretty damn good. That's a good character. Plus his basic is like stupid good. Like I don't even understand how you could say he's not good when you see what his basic can do. It's really good. I've seen such insane stacks of bleed. Yeah, and he's here. Yeah, the double bleed. It's just nuts. I'm jealous of my own 7 red Adam Warlock. It's a thing of beauty. I mean, he's not like... I guess the thing is he's not like godlike. It's not like having like a 7 red Kestrel, which I'm pretty sure is amazing. So I hear. Like, would I rather have a 7 red Kestrel? Yeah, probably. A rich man's Wednesday night. Nice. I don't know. My Adam Warlock cost me $40. That's not too bad. It's like some of the last money that I ever spent on the game. And if I didn't get Adam Warlock on the first time around, I am positive I would have lived. I am almost positive I would have lived until the second round. So that's why I'm not stressing out about Omega Red. Like, I'll live. I think I'll be fine. I'm not going to be impacted horribly. Be fine. I'll take my time. I'll build raid teams. Maybe I'll struggle with Heroes for Hire for 6 months. The good news is that people will stop fucking building Heroes for Hire because Weapon X will just tear it apart now. It'll be pointless. They're going to watch their Heroes for Hire get no wins, and they're going to get discouraged and stop building that shit. As they should. Just like they did for Coulson Fury. Just like they did for Red Skull. Just like they did for Asgardians. For every fucking team that ever held that spot of being a war-only defense team. As soon as the counter's released, people give up and they stop building the shit because no one has time for that. Once it's hard countered, it's done. And then pretty soon everything starts beating it. So Weapon X is going to beat it. And then, you know, in 6 months from now, when you get Omega Red on the second round, there's going to be another team that can beat Heroes for Hire just as well. Which is what happened with all the other teams. They release cheaper versions. What was the deal that beat what beat Asgardians? What was the counter to Asgardians? I know there was a expensive version and a cheap version. I think Black Order was the expensive version, and then they dropped X-Force. Symbiotes. I know X-Force was the cheap one. Yeah, X-Force was first. And then Symbiotes came around and also beat it. You had, I think it was Black Order X-Force Symbiotes. I know Symbiotes was after Black Order because everyone was like, oh, Symbiotes can beat Black Order. Yeah, I used Uncanny X-Men for a long time on Asgardians too. That was the Infinity Watch, was using Uncanny X-Men on using the best arena team on the best war defense team. It's the exact same thing. History is going to repeat itself all throughout this fucking game. So if you know history, you understand how this is going to play out. Oh shit, we're going to get some more red orbs here, people. Maybe we'll get some Ultrons. Get some 5 red stars on the Ultrons. I want 5 red stars on the Ultrons. Critical botch. You gotta send it to me somewhere else. Alright, let me see if I can grab it. Alright. It's being weird. Alright, can that open? Alright, I've got it now. Oh, crazy. AEW critical botch. What? Shit, this is long as fuck. What is going on? This is crazy. Alright, that's nuts. I don't even know what to do with. I don't even know what to do with that. I don't even know what to do with that. That's too much content. Oh my god. Look, I will watch a Marvel Strike Force video the minute anyone makes an interesting Marvel Strike Force video. Holy shit. How long has it been before anyone has made an interesting Marvel Strike Force video, including me? It's like difficult as fuck right now to make anything about this game that's worth a fucking damn. Educational or otherwise. There is nothing happening. There is nothing to talk about. It's ridiculous. Like, no shit. If I wasn't watching wrestling videos, these streams would be like 30 minutes long. I'd be like, I'm Mr. Hartgrave. Use 600 cores a day on the event. Peace out. Done. Over. End of stream. Very boring. So it's 600 cores a day on this. That'll get you 5 red. Who the fuck is this guy? That's like the summon. Shows the summon, for fuck's sake. Mobile Gamer did an offer review a year back where he started his live at 5. It's dog shit review. Oh my god. I wish I could do the budget builds again. No, I had to take all the budget builds down, Tiger. They don't even make any sense anymore. It's not even how people play the game anymore. It's not even a thing. It's all or nothing. If you look at my roster, it's everything. Let's just go through. Adam Warlock, maxed. Gamora, maxed. Thanos, maxed. Carnage, maxed. Silver Surfer, maxed. Nebula, all of them. Doctor Doom, all of them. X-23, all of them. Daredevil, every single fucking one of them. Dr. Octopus, maybe you can skip this. I should probably have it. I don't fucking know. Spider-Man, Symbiote, maxed. Jubilee, all of them. Scream, all of them. Beast, all of them. Corvus Glaive, every single fucking one of them. Phyla-Vell, all of them. Deathpool, all of them. Ghost, every one of them. Baron Zemo, every one of them. Anti-Venom, all of them. Ultron, all. Bishop, all. Kestrel, every single T-4. Ebony Maw, all the fucking T4s. Proxima Midnight, all of them. Killmonger. Okay, maybe you can skip some on Killmonger, because fuck Killmonger, he's just used for the Gamma. Ghost Rider, all of them. Hydra Grenadier, all of them. Maria Hill, all of them. Sharon Carter, okay, maybe you can skip her passive because it just gives you some extra focus and you don't need it. Yay! Colossus, all of them. Black Bolt, every single fucking one. Red Skull, all of them. Invisible Woman, every one of them. Nick Fury, great. Okay, you can just do his passive. You might be able to do his basic. Cool. Phoenix, all of them. Emma Frost, you can skip her passive unless you're a kinky war person who likes war defense and puts Emma Frost on war defense still. Who the fuck knows? But all of them. Moon Dragon should be all of them. I've skipped the basic and ultimate because she never fucking uses them. So whatever. Punisher, all of them. Night Nurse, probably all of them. You can skip the basic. Cool. Cyclops, all of them. You know, it just goes on. And these aren't characters. I mean, the only thing I can tell you is that some of them you don't need. Like, if you need a character, if it's safe to build, then it's all of them. There's no more budget builds. It doesn't exist. That'll exist again when we have T5s. When there are T5s, I might be able to come out here and say, okay, you can do this one. You don't need that one. But for right now, for T4s, it's all of them. There's no more series. There's no more videos. I can't make it anymore. It doesn't exist. They killed my fucking content. It was my content and they killed it. I had one original angle that I came at this as a content creator when I started 7 months ago, and they fucking destroyed it, and I'm pissed. Now it's just all, they made the game so fucking dumb because it actually took some intelligence to figure out which T4s to use and which not. Yeah, Silver Samurai, I'll cut to the chase, all of them, okay? All of Weapon X, every single skill is needed, which is why it's hard to build war teams. Yeah, there are no optional T4s now. Everything's required. That's how they're selling shit to people. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's fine if they would release T5s and loosen up on the bottleneck, then it would be fine. But they haven't released up on the bottleneck, so that's why you can't do war. It's one of the biggest problems in the game, actually, is the fucking T4 bottleneck, which they've used up a little bit on, but not enough to the point where I can go like, okay, Heroes for Hire, let me make them usable. Because guess what Heroes for Hire needs? All of them. And if you can't do all of them, then you can't play war. So if I can't do this, if I can't afford to do this, I can't play war. Done. Fuck you, Mr. Hartgrave. Part of the game, you don't get to play. So I fuck back. Fuck you. I don't need war, motherfucker. I save my T4s by not giving a shit. How many T4s do I save? I saved 840. I saved 840 tier 4s here. I saved 840 tier 4s here. I saved 840 tier 4s here. Great. I do need a new game, Tiger Knight. We all need a new game. We need to be respected by the game company that makes the fucking game. Gamers should have some fucking respect for themselves and shouldn't get involved in shit like this. I know I will know better next time. I will not get involved in shit like this again. I will see this shit coming and I will go, oh no, I've done that before and I'm not doing it again, motherfucker. I'll go down this one time in my life. This shit's absurd. Until mobile gaming is or gaming in general is regulated, I'm going to be a careful motherfucker when I go to pick out my next game. I will not willingly sign up for some shit like this from a company like this. The name Scopely will let me know that I have no business fucking with that game. All the companies that were involved with this game, Foxnext, Scopely, Boundless, all that shit. Fuck all those guys. I'm going to learn who the fuck they are. Jason Bender, fuck him. If he's involved with the game, fuck that game. Cerebro. If Cerebro's the fucking community manager, fuck that game. I'm not going there. If they'll hire him, I'm not going to their fucking game. Fuck them. Straight up. Straight up. Gets bought out by Scopely? Instant uninstall. Fuck this. Over. No, this company's burned. It's done. I'm not fucking dumb. I'm stubborn, which is why I'm here. But I'm not dumb. I'm not going to do it again. This game will die someday. And then I'm not moving on to a new one. So no, I'm not playing Marvel Future Revolution. I'm not playing more Scopely games. None of that shit. And I don't think anybody else should either. We should all learn our lesson after this and stay the fuck away from shit like this. We need to have more self-respect as gamers and avoid this shit. Find other ways to enjoy life. Because this is a fucked up treatment. Humans should not be treated the way that this game company treats its player base. There's hardly any ethics here, or no ethics here. I'm saying hardly because, like, you know, I'm so fucking whipped, trained by these motherfuckers, that when they tell me the point totals for an upcoming event, I'm acting like they're doing me a fucking favor. That should have been all events, always should have been like that. They should let us see the fucking event store so we can plan out what the fuck we're going to buy. Explain the whole system to us. And if they're not going to explain it to us, then they should release that information for the envoys and let them divulge the information to us and cut those guys a fucking break. Because like I said, there have been no good Marvel Strike Force videos in months. They don't have anything to talk about. People are going hungry. Their views are down. Help them out. They're making videos for your game, trying to make a living off it and shit. You can't help them out? The very fucking least, they're trying to help you out. It's another reason why you won't see me accepting the Envoy program, because it's just accepting a slap in the face. You don't get anything for it. They don't help you. They just give you an NDA and tell you can't talk about shit. Great. So you know shit you can't talk about. You submit problems to them that they don't fix. Oh, it sounds like a great fucking program. I'll pick up a new game. I will pick up a new game. I have my eye on a couple coming out. But it's got to be something I'm interested in. I can't go force it. I did think about coming out here earlier today. I was kind of slow today, and I was thinking maybe I'll come out. Oh, Scopely's Envoy program is a fucking shit stains. I thought I would come out here and just pick a game off of Steam, like a new one, and test it out or whatever from an independent developer that didn't like try to fucking eat babies or whatever the fuck Scopely does to nourish itself. I assume eat babies. I assume all Scopely does is just like feed on fucking infants that have been abandoned by their parents who are addicted to their products. I just assume that that's how they sustain themselves through the fucking winter months. Just from the way they treat people, that's what I assume that they do. It's what I'm left to assume from their business practices. Tiger Knight's trying to look out for me. I appreciate that. I'm fine. All right. The problem is that everyone's quitting the fucking game, and I'm still trying to play the game at a high level, and there's no one left to play with who isn't some kind of lunatic. So it is very hard to find people to enjoy the game with who aren't totally lost in the sauce. So that is a problem. We're seriously at a spot where it's like, and it's not even, it doesn't even make sense. Like they won't even make it make sense to enjoy. It was hardly the good thing ended a while ago. So it's really coming to terms with it and giving it up. And who knows? Who knows? I'm also out here to help other people. I mean, another reason why I'm not going to stop Marvel Strike Force is because if I stop Marvel Strike Force, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. And I won't be able to help anyone else kick the habit, so to speak. And that is providing a service. So I do like to tell people that this is an addiction. And if you're spending money on it, you are probably suffering some sort of addiction, because I'm telling you right now, if you were sound of mind, you would not be spending money on this game. There's nothing here to spend money on at this point. All the offers are ridiculous. It won't even help you get ahead. It's entirely nuts. Which is one of the main reasons why I stopped making, content creator style videos for this game, because I can't support a game that is supporting itself off of mentally divergent people. I don't really feel like well-adjusted people with disposable income are funding this game anymore. That might be the case for some people, but yeah, you look at the prices. I could support something else, Tiger Knight. The fuck are you trying to tell me here? Yes, I could support something else where I don't have an audience and then no one will watch it. And then I can't help anybody. And while I play that video game or whatever that I'm supporting, which I will do, that time will come. But I'm not just going to abandon this community that basically made me. I'm still here for people who play this fucking game because I play this fucking game. I think about this a lot. And yes, it would be easier just to say fuck it and just uninstall and quit my alliance and quit doing this and quit talking about video game addiction. But literally someone has to do it. Somebody has to talk about the addictive side of these games. If I don't do this, no one else will. It's not happening anywhere else. There's no other voice for it. And this part goes on. This isn't just me ranting on Twitch. This goes on the video that goes up. So it goes on the video that is, spend 600 cores a day to get this fucking character for reasons. And then you get introduced to this kind of content as well. There is still an element of subversion here that I feel is necessary. Because otherwise, how do you hear about it? You don't hear about it. I get messages all the time. I didn't even realize I was addicted until I started listening to you, Mr. Hargrave. And why am I the person that is bringing that message to people? I don't know, but I am. So that's a bit of a responsibility for me at this point. Should it be? I don't know. Will it always be? I don't know. I literally did do an hour of something else do you just not like the wrestling content? I'm sorry. Like, just play other video games, Mr. Hargrave. Just stop it with the wrestling, man. Tiger Knight. The thing is, and to everybody else, Mr. Hargrave will do whatever the fuck what Mr. Hargrave wants to do. This is very true. Which you will see from my comment section if you ever watch me pop in there. When anybody sasses me on there about what kind of fucking content I'm doing. Now, what I have to do right now is get down this cargo bay. Thank you. I am trying. Some of my most high effort content is my wrestling content. Oh my God, fucking Tiger Knight's breaking my balls over here. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Also, what part of this did you miss where that I'm addicted to this as well? That's also a thing where Mr. Hargrave is also addicted to Marvel Strike Force. I'm not addicted to the point where I'm spending money on it. I'm addicted to the point where I make money on it. So that's also difficult. I'm resisting the temptation to put out content creator videos because I could do that. I've lost $300, $400 this week. Easy. That was a problem. I was becoming addicted to putting out content creator videos. And I was feeling bad about it because I don't like promoting this game. So I'm not. At least I don't feel I am. I mean, it's still kind of there. We're transitioning. We're in a transitionary phase. I am aware that I am transitioning. But I'm not just going to do it overnight. I don't feel that would be fair. Like, it's one thing to introduce different kinds of content into what I'm doing and introduce different kinds of videos on the site, but I don't want to just pull the plug on Marvel Strike Force and stop helping people for a game that I used to, I used to love this game. I just don't think I will again. I guess maybe that's the struggle, and that's the realization that we're coming to, is that this game isn't going to improve. I think 7 months ago when I started, I thought this is a game that I loved, and this is a game that's going to get better. And I think we kind of knew at that point it wasn't going to happen. But I was trying to be more hopeful about it. At this point, it's very clear it's not going to happen. Kind of like me clearing this fucking cargo bay. Alright, I got a huge black order in here. I got this fucking Secret Avengers, which I don't have symbiotes for anymore. Yeah, we were all in fucking denial. I don't even know if it's the high I used to get, man. I just wanted to... You see, I never went for the... Oh, here, speaking of fucking loot boxes, I think I have a few to open. I don't get into the loot box fucking part of it, though. I don't like the loot box part of it. I like the resource... I wanted to calmly resource manage, is what I wanted to do. Like budget build T4s and shit, man. Min-max things. I think everybody wanted, at the very start of the game, we thought we could like beat the curve. We could get ahead of the game, play it in beta, and kind of just always be able to build up the newest character as soon as you get them. Yeah, raid release tunes were fun. The game was just more friendly. It was more like a game. The thing that killed it this year was no new campaigns. Not having new campaigns come out signaled that the actual game part of the game is dead. Like, this is dead in here. When the fuck did Doom War come out? Which is like the last actual campaign. Which was like almost content. Like, you had to kind of try to beat this or something. I kind of recall. Oh, RTA, who took a massive shit. I would get hyped more about raids if I got to use new characters in the raids, but you get stuck. You get stuck behind your lane. You get stuck doing your lane, and then like I only go to tech every day. So I never get to use Mystic, I never get to use Mutant, even though I'm built, all my resources are gonna go into Iceman and Kitty Pryde coming up, and then I'm never gonna see them. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They don't play the game. They don't play the game, so they don't know how the game should work. They have no idea what the experience is, and it fucking sucks. Like fucking RTA. RTA sucks. And you still have to do 2 fights a day. I like to use Ultron. Yeah, the Ultimus raid with no requirements lets you theory craft a little bit. It was nice. There were more positive. These elements aren't coming back, though. We're getting another fake-ass PvP mode. Grand Arena. Going to be fake-ass PvP is what that's going to be. Just like the other PvP modes. Rigged and fake and fucked up. I have no hope for that. Some people are like, oh, I have hope. The Grand Arena might be... No, don't have hope about that. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. That's just your addiction talking. It's not going to be good. If you're holding out because of Grand Arena, reassess. I know that Grand Arena is going to suck, and I'm still committed to play the game because it's what I'm doing. I still enjoy this kind of game. There are no other turn-based, Marvel licensed games like this, and this is what I enjoy. They've got me playing. They don't have me spending anymore. I'm playing it. I'm streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know why people would hold out for... A lot of people are, though. I hear it a lot. I'm holding out for Grand Arena, and if it's good, then I'll keep playing. If it's bad, then I won't. It's going to be bad. It's going to be stupid and buggy, and it's going to be rigged for those players spending, large amounts of money. And since most players are not spending money, it's going to suck for most players. That's my prediction, and that's an informed prediction. This is one of the more fun things I have to do is to use Ultron and RTA where you can use Ultron. And your 4-red Ultron can do shit like this, which is kind of fun. All right, everybody, I got to call it a night. It has been fun hanging out with you all and talking to you about Marvel Strike Force and how to win events. Sharon Carter is hopefully not going to do a Bronco Buster because those are dangerous, okay? I hope she doesn't do a Bronco Buster is all I gotta hope. Let's just hope she goes to the Raid Store, huh? That sounds good. Sharon Carter's gonna go to the Raid Store. She's gonna go to the Raid Store. And she'll be fine. All right, everybody. You can trust me. I'm Mr. Heartgrave. Gravediggers, let me know where you're at. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below. Ring the bell because I make weird videos now that aren't Marvel Strike Force, and YouTube will not show them to you unless you ring that weird little bell, which I have problems finding. It's like over there. Good night, everybody, and keep digging.
I heard there was a secret chord David played and pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fourth.